Okay, what's up guys? We are currently in Tempe, Arizona at the UPS store because I forgot to bring the camera with me and my mom had to ship it for $100 overnight.
What?
Yeah, it was $100.
I didn't know it was that expensive that I can't
Yeah, well I paid for it, but it was like $100 to ship overnight. So it's here now. I got here yesterday and the day before I came I got like super sick, so I'm really sick. And it sucks because the last time I came down here and surprised Michaela, she got super sick. So yeah, it's awesome. So yeah, now we're waiting for a lift and we're gonna go get some food and then go back to the condo and show you guys it and do the questions and answers.
Oh, what the heck? Weird. Oh, it smells good in here.
I've never been to ChickfilA. Hopefully it's good.
It is good. How is your first ChickfilA? Hi. So, we just got to
the
condo
and we just went shopping and shit, bought some like food
stuff, and Quentin,
back at the UPS store, like way back in the video, or not really far back in the video, but back in our day, I left the condo keys at the UPS store.
But we didn't know until just now when we were literally like about to walk in.
Yeah, and I called the UPS store and I was like, yo, did you guys see any keys there? And they're like, yeah, what do they look like? And I was like, oh fuck yeah, so yeah, they have them there. So we're gonna go pick them up. I'm just forgetting everything.
I know, forgot the camera, forgot this. What's next? What will be next on this episode of More Skids? Here comes our lift. Okay, it's going.
We got the keys.
Yes, sirree. This is our little place. Oh.
Yeah, so this is our dope complex. Looks like a cat.
I know, it's really nice. And then we climb this ladder up to our room.
Hey!
Bless you. Struggles. Got some pizza and some watermelon and some brews. Aha! Okay, this is our humble abode. This is our bath. Yeah. I'll take one.
The lighting's a little dim in here. Some of the lights are burnt out. But yeah, it's super sick. Look at this living room. We got this sick TV right here that we've been watching Netflix on. Our sick balcony.
It's netted, so we don't escape.
Oh yeah, and
nice
then
plant.
Upstairs. Our sick bed that Michaela definitely didn't make before we left.
I was like, I did make it. We have a nice bathroom, a really nice bathroom.
Yeah, check this bathroom out. It's dope. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the house, the condo. And it was only like $295 for 3 nights and 4 days. So yeah, just picked up some pizza, some brew, and luckily we found the keys. I can't believe that just happened. I was freaking out. But yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sick, so that's a bummer.
Pretty sick, bro.
Yeah. That's what helps sicknesses. Not really, don't do that. Michaela didn't drink this whole thing last night. So we're gonna hang out for a little bit and then we're gonna do the Q&A.
Adios.
Alright, we just got our little setup over here on the desk and we are about to do the Q&A.
Actually be doing a Q&A down there and we're renting out a house.
Your voice sounds so...
I'm very sick. I've gotten sicker since the last time we filmed, like an hour ago. We'll go to the newest first and then scroll all the way to the bottom. We're obviously not going to be able to do every comment because there was like 650 comments last time I checked, which was like a day ago. So here we go. We're filming on the laptop, so we'll have an extra angle. And we're also filming on the camera. Okay, so we scrolled all the way to the bottom just to give some of the people that commented first a chance for their questions to be answered. At first, like, people weren't commenting questions, and I was like, shit, is nobody gonna ask a question? Alright, so I said give us your questions, guys. And then, let's see, Joseph Caraballo asks, what are your Japanese dream cars from the 80s or 90s? And I literally have both of my Japanese dream cars from the 80s and 90s. I have my 85 Toyota Corolla and my 89 S13.
I didn't know that.
What about you?
I don't know. I don't have one.
Don't you Don't you like the FD?
Yeah, okay, I like the RX-7.
But yeah, I got my dream cars. So, have you ever considered a Lexus SC300 or SC400? Rob's Run It asks that. I like those cars, but I think they never came manual, so you always have to do the swap, and that's kind of tedious. But they are pretty sick, and I don't know. I guess not really a priority for me.
You sound so sick.
I'm so sick.
I feel so bad.
I'm sorry, guys. My voice sounds horrible. Tommy Jackson asks, are you guys gonna paint or wrap the 240? If so, what color are you thinking? So me and DJ were thinking that we're gonna paint our 8.6s the same color to be like a kind of like a drift team. But yeah, so we're gonna do that, and then for the 240, I'm thinking like silver, gold flake or something like that, or like black, silver flake. I don't know.
I like black.
I don't really know yet, but yeah, I am gonna paint it soon. Hopefully with Caleb Quanbeck. Let's see. How big are your feet? My feet are size 9.5.
Mine are 8s and girls.
Sick. Oh, who asked that? PM Trify asked that.
How do I get big ass hair like yours?
How do I get big ass hair like yours?
Literally shower.
Taylor Remsen. A lot of people ask like shit about my hair. I do nothing to my hair in the mornings. I take a shower every other day.
And he goes like this.
Nothing very extensive at all. Gusto X to Black asks, what do you guys go to school for? What are you going to school for?
Marketing with a minor in graphic design.
And I think DJ is getting a business major, and I'm just shooting for my AA right now. So yeah, there's that. Malachi Harris Bourne asks, would your lady friend get mad if you sent me some dank ass dick pics?
I mean, they're pretty dank. So I guess I wouldn't care if I get them too.
Cool. Just check your email, Malachi. They're coming your way. Oh, Justin Yu asks, what kind of tattoos do you have?
Always answer this question anytime there's a Q&A.
A shit ton of people ask that question. That's
but
why.
Anytime there's a
it's
Q&A,
not because I'm
Quinn's just
self-absorbed. Like,
guys, so
literally,
these are my tattoos.
Literally,
all of them. Here I go.
That question, I feel like that was asked the most. So we're gonna start at the top here. This is my dinosaur, my T-Rex specifically. And I don't think it was the plan to get it shaded, but it happened anyways. So that was cool, whatever.
And you drew a lot of them.
Oh yeah, I drew
That's your
these,
talent,
most of them. This one is from The Shining, if you guys have ever seen that. Backwards it says murder. Actually, I think in this webcam it should say murder.
It does.
Murder.
You can't see it in here, but it does.
It's from the movie The Shining. If you guys haven't seen it, then go check it out because it's dope.
Your tan line. Look at how bad his tan line is. He's like pale ass white and then brown.
This is a bear. This is one of my favorite ones probably. And I just got it because I think it's badass. And I drew it, but the guy, he kind of touched up the drawing because mine was kind of shitty. But yeah, I really like how it turned out. And yeah, and then this is my die trying tattoo that nobody ever really sees because it's an awkward part. But I drew that one as well, and I just like the concept of if you're about to die, then you gotta die trying. This is a rose that I drew myself as well, and it is from a book called The Stand, written by Stephen King. This book was also written by Stephen King, but directed by Stanley Kubrick, the movie was. Yeah, so if you guys haven't read this, oh, did I say The Stand?
I don't remember, I wasn't really listening.
I didn't mean The Stand, but that is also a Stephen King book. This was in the series The Dark Tower, which is like a 7-book series that Stephen King wrote, and you guys should definitely go check it out from your library because it's one of the best series you'll ever read. And yeah, I drew this from the rose from that book because it's like a super big symbol in the book, and then the number 19 there, nobody probably ever notices that, but it's a really significant number as well in the book. And this eye is also from the book.
I don't know if anyone knows that you like literally read every single Stephen King book ever.
Yeah, pretty much almost all of them I've read.
Like so. That big shelf of books in his room is like all Stephen King books.
Yeah, so this eye is also from that book. I got this one, it says, "It is what it is." It's just something my grandpa always says, and he's a G. You guys know of him. He's been in a couple of videos, so. This is my 98.5 tattoo. It was done with a needle and ink in Canada in a grass field while I was super fucking plastered. A big group of friends, we all met at Pemberton, kind of. I went with 2 people, but we met like a shit ton of people. And our tent was located near a mile marker on a railroad track that read 98.5. So whenever we were like super drunk and the night was over, all the concerts were done, we would just run back to the camp and look for the 98.5 mile marker, and then that would be where our tent was. So like a couple of us got 98.5 stick and pokes. So that was pretty sick. This is The Horror tattoo. It is from a book called The Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad. Sorry. I should know where my tattoos come from, but yeah. The Heart of Darkness, it's a great book. And then this one it says Bad New. That was also a stick and poke. My friend Braden did that.
All the ones on your legs are stick and poke.
Yeah, so take another look at how good that one looks. Braden did a good job.
Good job, Braden. Until the last R.
Yeah, the R is kind of shitty. And then this is Bad New. It's from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. If you guys know that show, Charlie Kelly, he got a tattoo on his arm that said Bad New. And he was going for bad news, I think, but he ended up saying it hurt too much, so he wanted to stop. Left it at Bad New. So yeah, there's all my tattoos. I plan on getting more, but I gotta buy car parts. So R34 or R32. Definitely R32. I think they're way sicker. Let's show Michaela which.
I've heard you talk about that before.
R34s are a little more modern looking. That's an R34. That's an R32.
I like this one.
There you have it. I think the R32s are doper, and I would really like to get one at some point. And they're not too expensive, so maybe in the future, guys.
That's how I knew what it was, because you told me you wanted one.
Yeah, I actually really wanted one of those, and I was saving up. If you guys don't know, I was saving up for an R32 for a while, and then the A6 popped up on Craigslist, so I had to buy that.
And me and DJ both told you were crazy.
Yeah, nobody thought I should buy it.
We were like, you shouldn't buy that. It's a piece of shit.
If you guys want to see what the 8.6 looked like before I bought it, or right after I bought it, check out the link that I'll put up here and click it. It looked like a total heap of garbage when I first bought it. I just watched back a clip of me talking, and I sound horrible, and it makes me like my eyes water at how horrible I sound. So sorry that you guys have to go through this. Yeah, let's see here. Jacob Sherwood asks, are you guys gonna get married? And we were saying that's a pretty heavy question, but I was saying that that's kind of the goal of any relationship. Like, you don't want to go into a relationship thinking that you couldn't spend the rest of your life with that person.
Yeah, it's either, every relationship ends in either divorce or death. So I mean, I had to make that really sad.
Love the channel, and I wanted to ask Quentin, what's your favorite kind of beer? That's asked by Sean Johnson, the gymnast.
Sean Johnson.
I'm drinking this really shitty beer right now. It's called Lagunitas Stupid.
Stupid.
A lot of people might like that kind of beer, but it's I don't really like it. So my favorite kind of beer would have to be
Rainier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rainier beer. A lot of people
what
don't know what that is because it's kind of like a Northwest local thing. But I just recently started drinking Olympia.
The water.
But that is
It's
also a pretty local beer. So let me think of a nationwide beer. I like Bud Light Platinum, because it gets you pretty fucked up and it tastes good. Jay Finney asks, what made you get into YouTube, and what is your dream car that you think you could get one day? When I first bought the 240, me and DJ, we kind of just, during that time...
It's not in focus.
I'll just hold it. During that time when I bought the 240, me and DJ were watching so many YouTube videos on cars and stuff. We were watching Mighty Car Mods, Haggard Garage. Mighty Car Mods and Haggard Garage were a huge influence on me and DJ. And Chrysler Miata wasn't even out then. And we didn't know about really any of the other YouTube channels that we watch now. I'm sure DJ was watching a lot, but I was kind of just into those two channels. And yeah, I don't know. I guess when I first bought the 240, it was well, now we have a cool car, so why not make videos that we like to watch on YouTube and show other people? So that's what we did, and kind of worked out. So glad we started doing it. And a dream car of mine, that's probably a big question that a lot of people ask. That's a big question too. The two cars I have right now are pretty much dream cars of mine. Yeah, I don't know. I really like R32s, like I said earlier. Maybe I'll get one of those someday, and I guess I'll just leave it at that. Okay, the Tribe BMX asks, would Michaela ever buy an A6 or any JDM car? Keep up the great content.
Great.
First of all, thanks, man. We will keep it up. And what do you think?
I was just saying that we kind of joked a while back about me liking the RX-7, and I actually looked into it, and I'm starting to really like them.
She likes the FD.
But I don't have money. I'm a full-time college student, so it probably not anytime soon. But in the future, I definitely would think about doing it, especially with him. I know he's not ever gonna stop with these cars, so I mean, I'll have someone to help me out.
If you can't beat him, join him.
For real. How did you guys meet, and how long have you been dating?
Sebastian Greya asks, Grella? How did you guys meet, and how long have you been dating? We met at a mutual friend's party, and we have been dating for a year and a month and a half.
A year, yeah. The first time I met Quentin, he was giving my friend a stick and poke on his ass. So I was like, that's the man for me.
What else did I do that night?
And he ate they were like, Quentin, what are the odds that you'll eat this raw onion? And he goes, 1 in 3, and then took a bite of it.
Okay, so Super Joe Trendo asks, is maintenance high when owning a 240 like yours? Well, you guys know I had to replace my starter. I've had to replace my power steering pump. I think I'm gonna have to replace my power steering rack. But other than that, actually I've replaced a couple weird wheel bearings, but other than that, it's been a pretty reliable car. The KA24s, they're damn unbreakable, if you ask me. A lot of people bitch about 240s being oh, they're always on jack stands, blah, blah, blah. But I think it's been a pretty reliable car to me, so
yeah.
I would suggest it. Jose Toro, how do How do you know she's not cheating on you? It's all about trust, bro. Tanner asked, who wears the pants in a relationship?
Both in pants.
Looks like we both wear the pants in the relationship.
The literal pants.
Get out of here.
I wear the figurative pants.
Braden Carlson says, question for the both of you. Can you please shout out the Church of Flying Spaghetti Monster?
Shout out to
the Church of Flying Spaghetti Monster. I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
His channel's pretty cool. You guys should go check it out if you don't know Braden Carlson. He does some rad videos on some rad Volvos.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
Also, speaking of Volvos, this guy, he asked if I could shout out his channel, and I don't usually just shout out people's channel. They ask because a shit ton of people ask me that. But this guy's channel is actually badass, and it's called Drifts and Lifts. Like drifts, I think underscore
like
and
drifts?
Here, look it up. We gotta find out. But he's like a super good drifter, and he drifts a Volvo Turbo, and it's just badass.
This guy?
Yeah, that's that one. This is his channel. So if you guys want to check out some sick Volvo madness along with Braden Carlson, check out this guy's channel. Hopefully you're watching this, man.
How's the distance treating ya? Says
Sasho. He has a pretty cool skate channel too, so if you guys want to check out his skate channel, do that. But yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Well, because I've seen, like, I haven't even been gone for, I've been gone for like 6 weeks, and we've seen each other twice.
Yeah.
So it like,
it's only $98 round trip to fly down here, and it just makes it like when you're able to come see each other, it makes it like a lot. It's like you look forward to that, and like you're able to keep looking forward to something.
And like I think you spend like more quality time together. It's not like, I mean, we have been like sitting watching Netflix, but like it's just like
also I'm sick as fuck. So.
You appreciate the time with them a lot more.
Yeah. All right. DC Curly Fry. I played Counter-Strike with this dude one time, so I think he went like 2 and 20. Shout out to you. He says, "What is your favorite meme?" I think the word meme is pretty lame, and I hate hearing it, but. I think the Harambe shit is pretty funny.
I was gonna say Harambe too, but like...
even though it's like kind of old and played out, every time I see shit about Harambe, it just makes me giggle a little bit.
I don't like I've ever heard you say the word giggle.
Weird.
It makes me giggle.
Blake Swearington asks, where do you guys work? I'm going to school too, and I'm going to school too, and the 240 is my dream car, but I can't afford it. Just curious. Well... I deliver pizza, and so does DJ, and Michaela doesn't have a job, but she's looking. Yeah, I deliver pizza, and I make YouTube videos, which is kind of part of my living as well.
And you did landscape.
And for about 4 or 5 months, I worked for her dad, who owns a landscaping business, and that paid pretty good, so I was working landscaping and pizza, so I was making quite a bit of money. But now I'm back to just pizza, but YouTube is starting to pay off a little more, so that's good. I think if you get a job and you just are dedicated to saving, you'll be able to get a 240. Angie Selix asked, what is the best drifting car you can get? Shout out to one of the 3%ers.
I know, or my mom. Shout out, hey girl.
Best drift car is definitely, like an affordable one, would have to be a 240, any S chassis really, but even more affordable would have to be a Miata. Yeah, but 240 definitely, like you can find them cheap. People bitch about drift tax and stuff, but you can definitely find them cheap around here anyway, and Miatas you can find them cheap anywhere, so go with one of those, I would say.
Any plans to tandem with your girl? Matt C.
Any plans to tandem with your girl?
When I learn how to drive stick.
Okay, so we decided to move outside because it was, I don't know, we just thought we'd switch it up a little bit. Got this nice view here, and I'm drinking water now instead of alcohol because that's probably better for sickness, and we got some water balloon. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can just like feel myself getting sicker and sicker as time goes by, and my voice just sounds horrible, so sorry again, guys. Michaela's going to the bathroom real quick, but she'll be back. Oh, there she is. Will Cordoza says, love the channel, can't believe I didn't have this in my life, and then he goes on to say, did you get your carrot wet? And I'm assuming he means my dick, but I've never heard that. Never heard anyone call a dick a carrot. Oh, this guy, James Fig, he's like commenting on every single, like a lot of the questions that people ask and like saying, question interception, and just like answering the question that people ask, like he's answering like his personal answer to the question. It's really weird. Like this guy, Tom Piercy says, what are you guys going to school for? And then James Fig says, network administration and security. Should have finished now though, LOL. Like what? I don't understand. James Fig, once again. Bast Nos says, I want a 240 so bad. James Fig says, better yet, a cheaper car would be a 911 with low miles and a year.
James can fig off.
Oh, a P911. I don't know. A Porsche 911? Cheaper? I don't think so, dude. Okay, fuck off, James Fig. Question for you both, asked by Emmy, says, favorite anime? James Fig says, question interception, the kind where robot octopuses rape young girls. Not true. That's not my favorite anime. I really like Initial D because that is the only anime I've ever watched, and I think it was dope. Have you ever watched an anime?
No, I never watched like an anime TV show. Well, yeah, I did. I watched Sailor Moon as like a kid, and I liked like Spirited Away. And
yeah,
like
Spirited Away was good.
the other one with like the fish. It was that came out kind of
Ponyo?
recently. Yeah, that was cute.
Mark lifts weight asks, does Quentin eat ass?
And James Fig says,
James Fig says only on special occasions.
and that's wrong on all occasions.
Nim Don Music Kit. Nim Donomus Kid asks, how's the Airbnb house? What do you think?
So nice.
It's super sick, yeah.
No, it's awesome. Like, I feel like we would want to come back.
Yeah.
It was real. It's cheaper than the hotels around here.
Yeah,
We get the
I
whole
spent like
place to ourselves.
$275 for a whole weekend, so that's dope. Oh, Gavin Caffiero asked, what was your first car? And it was a Saab 900 SPG 1990, and it was a sick car, but it was front-wheel drive, so I had to part ways with it. Yeah, the Saab was dope, and it was still fun even though it was front-wheel drive. It was boosted, and yeah, it looked badass. But I never really did anything to that car. Like, I wasn't really into cars when I owned it. Your first car?
An Audi A4 Quattro.
Sick.
And it's green, 2005.
Yeah, it's pretty fast. Okay, Maxwell Cantu asks, when do you think the AE86 will be done? And then James Fig, this motherfucker, says, question interception. That thing is years from being done, man. Not years from being done, it's almost done. Overly, if ever totally finished. The motor's pretty much stock. That's true, but that doesn't mean that it can't be finished with a stock motor. He says it needs crazy body work. It needs no body work. It needs front fenders, which I have, and a front bumper, which is on the way. Interior work. Nothing needs to be done with the interior. There's
Nothing.
there's covers on the wheel wells that I need, which I don't even need. Like, that's the only thing in the interior that's bare. Everything else I sourced and put back together. All the interior panels, everything's done.
And it has some sick mats.
Yeah, sick mats that my girlfriend gave me. So if you ever watch the videos, actually, you'd know that it was done. And then he said, needs a lot of loving. It does need a lot of loving because it's a dope car. He says the 240 is in way better shape. That car is fucked up. Every single wheel arch is cut and shittily done, by the way. There's nothing in the back of the car. There's no seats or anything. There's just two front seats. 240 needs a lot more work than the 86, believe it or not. Okay, I'm done with James Fig. I'm not reading any more of his shit. Jake T says, will you ever take your girlfriend for a ride along? Maybe for a video?
I've been on like a shitload of ride-alongs.
Go back in some of the videos. You'll see her and I driving at Evergreen, and she's in the passenger seat. Gabe Chenault. This isn't a question, but he says we have the best videos on YouTube, hands down. We really appreciate comments like that. Makes us feel good. Thanks, man. Nathan P says, "Ayo boys, loving the vids." Thanks, man. And he says, "I've got a queue for you. I've got a queue for the Q&A. How's living in Washington? How's living in Washington, and have you guys been there long?" I have lived there for like 19 years of my 21 years of existence.
And then up until now, coming here for college, I lived on the same property in Washington, like for my entire life.
So yeah, we've been in Washington for a long ass time. Evan65 says, when is the next collab with Caleb Quanbeck? And can't wait for the shirts. Probably soon, actually. I think I'm going to Park on October 1st, which is really soon. And he's gonna be there too. We'll probably hang out a little bit, and then maybe a little after that, I'm gonna hopefully go paint my car down at his shop, so we'll see. Oh, this is a pretty good question. Super Sanic asks, when I seen you dudes pop up in my suggestions, I figured, oh look, more Hacker Garage type shithead. But you guys are chill as fuck and entertaining to watch. Look forward to more vids. And also my question is, how does it feel seeing your YouTube channel grow so fast? How stoked are you out of 10? I'm 10 out of 10 stoked. It's pretty dope. And thanks for the compliment, man. It is growing really fast, and we're super hyped about it. Me and DJ were talking about it the other day. Like, this is literally a dream of ours to make videos on YouTube and have like an actual big group of people watch them. So yeah, as of now we have like 46,000 subscribers. So that's insane. Hayden Raider asks, what are your thoughts on gender equality? And I think that's a pretty reasonable thing to stand for.
Yeah. Parker
Boy says, love you. And I love you too, man. I hope you're having fun in Hawaii with your
wife.
Oh yeah, your wife.
They're very.
Sorry. Hope you're having fun in Hawaii with your wife. And yeah, I hope to see you soon, buddy. Oh, shout out to his YouTube channel too. Check it out. Parker Boys. It's yeah, also shout out to my buddy Simon. He was in one of the videos. A lot of you guys saw it. It's Josh's insane birthday. Go back and watch that video if you want to see Simon shred it. But yeah, he just went pro-am for Girl Skateboard, so that's insane. If anybody is in like the skateboard world, you'll know that Girl is like one of the biggest brands out there. So for him to get on Girl is badass and like couldn't
And
be
he's
happier
like your
for
friend.
him.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, go check out Parker Boys' YouTube channel. He posts some sick skate videos. Sorry, I think the camera's out of focus for a lot of this, but fuck it. Okay, we're back in a new location because it's getting really dark outside and it's only like 6:30, which is shitty. Okay, so instead of filming in the bathroom, we're gonna film in the bedroom because we figured out how to turn all these lights on, so. Whoa! Sorry that the lighting's kind of yellow. I guess it's just something you'll have to deal with. Lil Chef asks, does your girlfriend have a nice ass? And if not, then why are you with her? I think she does have a nice ass. Guillermo Lopez asks, two-part question. Quentin, after driving a few drift events and improving your skills, are you starting to feel like your car's low power is starting to hold you back? Aside from the 1J and SR, have you thought about turboing the KA? I do feel like it's holding me back at this point. I'm getting smaller and lighter tires, so hopefully that gives me a little boost of skill. Hopefully the Hydro e-brake that I get soon will also help me out a little bit. And as for turboing the KA, I have thought about it, but I never really considered it seriously just because I feel like it'll blow up and then I'll be without a car. So I'd rather just swap something reliable in. Juan Cortez, he had a really good question. He said, glad you got rid of the Steelies and got some battles. I'm pretty glad too, man. And then he says a bunch of stuff. Yeah, and then he says, anyways, how's the life of a YouTuber? How does it affect building your cars, family, girlfriend, school, and work? I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, thought it'd be fun, but I'm afraid of getting judged, made fun of, etc. I want to start a channel focusing on doing drifting stuff to my 240 and going to local events and actually getting footage of me drifting, just like your channel. And what are you guys studying for? Sorry for all the questions. Take it easy, guys. We already answered what we're studying for, but to address those other questions, what is it like being a YouTuber? It's pretty dope. It's awesome that like so many people see what I'm doing to my car, stuff like that. But at the same time, our insanely loud exhaust video blew the fuck up and got like 500,000 views. And so many people hated on my car in that video. And it was pretty like disheartening to me. But fuck it. Like,
he was really sad about that.
You were really sad. I don't really give a fuck anymore. Like, it's stupid to even like care about shit like that. But it does kind of get to you. Like, and it like inevitably it's gonna sway like how I build my car. I don't want to admit that, but that's kind of like the truth. Like, I don't want to do something that is like so against the community and stuff like that because so many people are gonna see it. But I'll try to build my car like how I want it, obviously, but it's just like always in the back of my mind. Yeah, exactly. But obviously that kind of makes things better. Like, I'll build my car the proper way so people don't bash on me, which is a good thing. So it kind of goes both ways, but I think you should start a channel, dude. Just go for it. And the Fellas Network asked, when TF are you nerds coming to Australia? When the fuck are we coming to Australia? And can I come? That's a good question. We actually want to go to Australia, and we also want to go to Japan because I think that would be super sick to go to Ebisu Race Circuit or Sportsland. And and we'd like to go with the fellas because that'd be sick. And Australia sounds dope. Ayla wants to come too, so maybe we'll make it a trip. I like fangirl over at the Fellas Network. Yeah, she makes me jealous. Quinn gets really mad. She's always like, wow, they're way better than you. I just give him a hard time. I love you guys so much. Theo Much Speed says, when are you young boys going to make another ukulele song? I want to hear Quentin feature in it. We're actually gonna. You don't want to hear Quentin feature. Yeah, you guys do want to hear me feature. I have a beautiful voice. Especially right now. Yeah, we're actually gonna make an EP. DJ's working on it right now, and I'm gonna feature in a couple of the songs. No, you're not. Hopefully. Shut up. Yeah, really? I'm serious. Yeah. What are you gonna sing? Yeah. What? But yeah, we're gonna make an EP for 50K. Hopefully it'll be up by 50K. Depends on how fast we reach that, because by the way we're growing right now, it might be a little too fast for us to finish the EP. All right, so with that, we're gonna end the Q&A for tonight. Just for tonight. Tomorrow we're gonna have a day on the town, and we'll answer some of the questions while we're out and about tomorrow. Yeah, it's just getting really late right now. The battery's about to die, and I'm sick as fuck. So we'll continue filming tomorrow, and yeah, stick around. Okay, so it is the next morning, and I think it's gonna be a lot hotter today. I feel a little better. She feels a little worse. My sickness, and I'm starting to get over it. And yeah, we're gonna go to Scottsdale. I don't know if anybody knows where that is, but some of you probably do. I put down a couple of the questions on my phone, so throughout the day we're just gonna answer a couple of them here and there. And yeah, maybe we'll answer one right now before we leave. XX Ebon 3ZIXX says, do you ever feel awkward filming yourself for videos? And whenever it's just like me and DJ or Michaela and like the homies just hanging out, it's not really weird, but it does get a little weird when you go into public like we're about to do. So I don't know how that's gonna even go. So we'll see, and I guess how today goes will kind of answer that question. Yummy coffee. Our lift will be here in 3 minutes.
I can even lock it. Babe, I can't lock the door. You scared me.
Did you get it locked? Perfect, exactly what I wanted.
I thought you were waiting for the lift.
Alright, so we're in Scottsdale now. And Michaela spilled her coffee in that guy's car.
He didn't notice though, and I cleaned it up with my t-shirt.
Good thing you brought the t-shirt.
I know. Oh.
We got another one that's 2 years old. He's fearless. But this.
That's so funny. Awesome ass 7. Awesome as 7. I don't know. What should his accent be? Would you ever want to collab with other YouTubers like TJ, Haggard, Offbeat, etc.?
I think that would be sick to collab with other YouTubers like TJ Hunt and them, but I don't know if they really know about our channel. But if they ever like hit us up, that'd be sick. This place is made of skate spots. Look at this.
It's made of skate spots. That's what it's for. Hi.
Okay, so before we do some more questions, there is some shit on the screen, or the lens, I mean. The guy who sent us the TVIS plate and the Techno Toy Tuning sticker, we couldn't find his box when we were gonna shout him out, so he messaged us, and his Instagram is Krusty Coop, and his name was Austin. So thanks, Austin, and check out his Instagram. Give him some love. Let's see what's on here. Oh, he has an 8.6 too. Looks sick. Okay, so Danny Kwawe asks when you're gonna have a Washington meet. We're gonna have a Washington meet soon, probably at like 50K, so stay tuned for the announcement of that.
I'm taking a video of this building because it's pretty and you're cute and allergies. What are we doing?
We're gonna go find Love Park. It's not an actual, it's not the Love Park in Philadelphia, but it's still Love Park, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We could take a picture by it and pretend like we're in Philadelphia.
I'm gonna fall.
What? Okay, so we found Love Park, and it's definitely not the one in Philadelphia. I don't think we traveled that far. If you guys don't know, Love Park in Philadelphia is like one of the most famous skate spots in the world, and like nowadays people get kicked out of there like every time they go, so.
That's sad.
Huh?
You're gonna go in. It's a place you're not fine. I won't
I'm kicking myself so bad for not bringing my skateboard. For all the Rotary boys out there.
Said.
Alright, we're gonna answer another question here. Matt Alford says, what does your family and your parents think about you doing YouTube? My parents are actually really cool with it. Like, you guys have seen my dad. He's sometimes out there with us filming and stuff, and he lets me do burnouts in the driveway, so it's pretty dope. And they're always asking like, how many subs do you have now, blah blah blah. So it's pretty cool. They're pretty supportive of it. Man, I just keep seeing these super sick skate spots. I feel like I don't have enough money in my bank account to be in this place. Check this one out. Okay, so my camera for some reason is not working currently. Still not working. You can see like everything that I film with it is just pitch black. Also, I'm wearing Michaela's fake glasses. These are not real. We're gonna do a couple more questions as we cook dinner. Yeah, it's 10:53 p.m. and my flight leaves at 7:30 a.m. For one, we're pretty scared that I'll just sleep past the alarm and then miss my flight. And the other thing is, we just feel like we should stay up because it's our last night together. So let's see, some more questions while we cook this dinner. Adam Steele asks, when are you gonna slam the PT Cruiser? But yeah, maybe like 300,000 subscribers will lower the PT Cruiser. I'll buy it from my grandma and then chop those springs and throw some sick wheels on it. Helmster asks, what is the next car you will buy? I actually have something in mind. Let me show you. This is one of the cars I have in mind. The Dodge van. If you guys follow Noriaro or you're subscribed to Noriaro, you would know about this video. But if not, then you should go check out that video. Yeah, go check out this video if you don't know about Noriaro and tell him More Skids sent you because he is literally my favorite YouTuber.
It's an
oscillating fan.
I'm in the comfort zone right now.
Okay, so we almost forgot to film an outro for the Q&A video here in Arizona. But we also have a couple more questions to answer.
Oh!
Here, film.
Okay.
Let's see. Bowtie Racing asks, what camera gear, software do you guys use for video making? We have a Canon 7D, and we use an 18 to 55 millimeter Tamron.
I don't know, but I think that says 17.
Oh, 17 to 55 millimeter Tamron.
And I think this weird number over here that I don't understand says f2.8.
So yeah, that's what we use for a lens and a camera. But sometimes we also use the fisheye, which is an 8 millimeter wide angle Rokinon. Yeah, so also we use Sony Vegas 13. Jay West says, will you and DJ race 8.6s?
Well, I can't answer for DJ or anything, but probably, right? I mean, hey, what do I know?
We definitely will. When I get mine roadworthy, maybe we'll do some like side-by-side pulls and see who's faster. Yeah, for sure. So expect some of that. Last question here, and this one will kind of wrap it up. Moto Dojo TV, where do you guys see this channel going in the future?
Well, I see my big, beautiful boyfriend, internet famous, having like 1 million subscribers and being the next PewDiePie of cars. He'll be, and DJ too, he's cool, he's the best. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, they're gonna hit 50,000 subs like right now, and then after that 100,000, and then 100 million, and they're gonna be the second most subscribed to YouTubers ever. And everybody's gonna love them, and they're gonna be rich and die at the age of 27, I think.
So yeah, we're hoping to hit 100K. That's kind of the main goal right now. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you, Michaela, for helping me with this video.
No problem, babe. What's this?
Yo, Sam, say hi.
Yo.
Thanks for watching, guys.